Hi friends, welcome to the channel. This is Yvonne from Ginger Chick Rehab, and if you are new here, I love to take secondhand finds and make them over, and I love to share the process with you all of what I do to these items to give them a new life. So in today's video, I am sharing with you what to do with those old boxes you may have laying around. Do any of y'all have some of these? They are just always so cute. The patina of the wood is just gorgeous, but not only are they boxes, but sometimes they are drawers. So I just absolutely can't pass them up if they are priced just right. There's so much character in these beautiful boxes. And I'd love to see a raise of hands, if I could see your hands, of how many people just love little things. Look at this cute little drawer. I don't know what it came off of. It's missing its body, but oh, that little knob. Everything about this little drawer just made me say, take it home with me. So this is also littles. I cannot pass up littles. How many of you all are like, oh, they're a quarter, oh, they're a dime, oh, I can get a whole box for $1? Yes, yep, especially these little animals. Oh my gosh, old children toys. Anything little just has my heart. So these old boxes make great shadow boxes. So just a little area to display all these littles, and to attach them, all I do, if I wasn't shipping them, I wouldn't have to put glue on them, but usually I do ship them. So anyway, yes, just a little bit of hot glue will keep them in place. So this is a great use for all those little objects you might have lying around in some kind of a tote or another drawer in itself. Shadow box to me is just a collection of little treasures. So this box has to do with crayons. Oh, love writing on a box. So I want to make sure that I'm displaying that. Now it has a little bit of wonkiness, a little bit of age going on there, which is the patina I love. So we're going to keep that to the top so you can see it. So if I was going to say I have a theme to these, it would be that since that's crayons, I would kind of think that children's toys, which I am a sucker for those little children's toys. You know, those ones that you pick out of the washing machine from your little boy's pocket every time you do the laundry, if there's not rocks along with them. But yes, so my little theme is something to do with just children's toys. I love this little box, and these aged blocks, oh my gosh, their patina is wonderful. Told you this was like a little boy's pocket. These were just random things that came in an auction haul, but that patina, that age of these, that domino and that dice, hello, I was going to put those in my stash, and I finally found a use for them. Okay, y'all, no judgment. If you wonder where I'm coming up with all my littles to put on there, here it is. I have all these little cubby boxes that I've thrifted, and then I organize them like into categories, so I know exactly where to go, if it's wooden, if it's little toys, if it's little blocks, if it's rusty stars. So here is where my stash is. Yes, y'all, I do have a hoarding problem. There's those littles that you're like, I don't even know what this went off to, but it reminds me of a very little monkey, so that's why it's going in there as that beautiful aged patina matching the box. So it's a great filler for some height. This little baggie that is missing all its little toys is perfect for the background of this box, though I wish I would have thought about it before I glued everything in, but you know, in a perfect world, that would be how it would how it would work. Never fear, just because it didn't have its pieces and parts yet, but I do have some jacks laying around. For my next box, I think it probably came off, I don't know, maybe a sewing machine table. I'm guessing. It's all just a guesstimate. So we got a little Americana theme going on here, and I'm just matching up my colors, matching up the stars, matching up the woods, and then of course I want a couple things to pop. So the spool matches the yellow creamy of the American flag, and then that train is just a random block that I have but it's all about the colors that play off the spool's colors. It's that whole thing just playing off each other, but I do not need the flag to be on the pole for this one. I want to add these stars that match the burgundy on the flag, and they're just twisted onto each other to make that stem. So I'm just going to go ahead and cut them apart and snip that little wire so it's shorter, and then we're going to add some type of a candle because I think it would be nice to be lit. But unfortunately, none of my candles were short enough, but I did have this broken candle. I am not a hoarder if I keep a broken candle. There is always a use for it. It's just in your stash, y'all. So I'm making it shorter just to fit into that candle holder because I like the candle holder because it's a star and it goes with the whole theme. I do so hope that you're enjoying the show because I love to gather things together and group them. And I don't know, do you all think this one is wonky because it has the rounded side? I think it's unique and absolutely beautiful, and I don't mind that it's missing the knob at all because it's missing its whole body of the whatever it came off of. And then look at this beautiful aged book, and it's not, I don't even know what language that is, y'all, but I definitely do not want to see that going into a landfill, and it'll make a great background. And there's a little metal, like it must have had a clasp at one time, but I'm going to play off that little metal that's on there. And so when I go to hot glue it, first I'm going to have to glue this flap down, but I'm only going to hot glue just the binding a little bit and not onto the paper. Hot glue is not going to ruin it. It's just going to keep it in place. So if somebody did want to take it out and read it, they most definitely could. And this vintage scoop I think will be perfect. Just fill in that rounded part. Y'all, I just went antiquing and I was looking for some more of these little wooden scoop or these little metal scoops. And I know I got this in a haul for minimal. And I could not pick them up. They were $8 to $15, y'all. That was a little crazy just for a little vintage metal scoop. Anyway, so let's get back to get back to crafting here. So would you have thrown him out I know he's got a broken leg, he's missing his horns, but he's the age. It's just the age and the story that these little pieces could tell. Do we always just have to throw things away because they're broken? I I don't think so. So, yep, I'm going to hot glue what used to be a ram in the background. So, he will go with that perfectly imperfect of that book. And here we go again. We have another little broken thing. It's just a little bitty box with the writing. So I can hot glue that little lid back on there and glue. It's little. I don't know what it says, but I love the patina. I probably have a problem, but I hope that you all that are watching have the same problem I do. It's kind of fun doing these longer boxes. You can really use your littles up. So now we're on to this drawer. There again, it's that patina. It's got that rusty, crusty little library pole on it. But it's a nice long one. But oh, that patina of that wood. So here we go again with the broken toys. But look at the age. Look at the wheels. Yes, he's missing his back wheels. But does that matter? The story that little thing could tell how he was played with. I just absolutely love it. And I love that pop of red. So that's going to start my whole theme here. And then I've got this little squishy guy, which at first I didn't know what he was, but I'm pretty sure that he's a teddy bear that has been a little bleached on the top, but he still has that wonderful age patina. And I know this isn't necessarily a top, but a weight for a string for like measuring, but it's the red that matches and it's in my littles, and so it matches. So see, I have the whole theme going on, and so we're going to grab some more of those aged blocks. So we're going to mix in some of that colors, seeing what animals I have. They're just fun to twist around and see what they have. So yes, I'm pulling out the reds here. And, it's just that decision making. And like, is that too many horses with the horse and the zebra? And oh, my head is just a spinning, y'all. I'm glad that you were just watching and not in my head. So for my last one, it is a box. It's just a beautiful dovetailed corner box with some beautiful patina. We got some writing on the back, so I'm going to try to remember to have that on the upward position so you could read it and not have to try to flip it around. So now we're going, this one's going to be a little bit different because I have a wheel. So that's been in my stash for a little while. And so I'm kind of having a Western, you know how little kids would be. I didn't realize it was going to be a lot of toys today, but that's what I just got at an auction haul. So, yep. And then we got this little plastic horse that has been well loved, along with just, I needed some height, so I don't even know what this wood piece is, but this will make sense in a second. Right now, I know you're just looking at going, why are you adding the masher? But it will all come together. I wanted a few more colors to tie it in. I have this little wooden spool that has the brown, that has the top that matches the masher, and then I added a turkey. Yeah, it is a turkey little toy. Oh my goodness. That's why I had to bid on that box at the auction. So thank you so much for watching today's video. Yes, there's just those projects that I make over and I do, and it just leaves me wanting to do more. Little shadow boxes, little cubbies. I just have my heart that just gives me a reason to search for those littles. I love littles. I just absolutely love littles. And I love sharing with you all what to do with these outdated items, these unwanted items, and what to do with all those littles that just have our heart. So give me a quick comment down below. Have I inspired you to look at secondhand finds in a new way? And again, thank you for being part of our YouTube family. And if you were new and you were checking out this content for the first time and you liked what you saw, please hit that subscription button along with the notification bell so you know when we've uploaded a new video. And we will see you next time, guys, and you can see what we're up to. Bye.